I hate the snow. I know I live in the total, like, the worst possible place for someone with a hatred of snow that runs as deep as mine does. I've hated it since I was a kid. I fell hard. And for those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, who should follow me on Instagram, I fell down my stairs about a month ago and broke my tailbone. So and you can see my bra strap again because all my shirts are getting too big, which is fine. That's not something to complain about. Anyway, I fell down my stairs and I broke my tailbone about a month ago, and it's just now starting to feel a lot better until this afternoon when I fell on my ass and hurt it again. And I fell like this, like my butt went down first and then my whole body just kind of followed, and ending with my head, and my shoulders are hurting really bad, and I feel really like weird because it knocked the wind out of me. I was gonna say it knocked the brain out of me. It kind of did for a second. After I fell, I just laid in the snow for like a good 30 seconds and was just like, F my life. No, my driveway has like a dip in it, and so when the snow melts, the water just accumulates, and then when the temperature drops again, it just freezes. From like the month of November to like March or April, it's just this solid sheet of ice. And when I got out of the car, I wasn't paying attention. I had a bunch of stuff in my hands, and I was talking to myself, and took about 3 or 4 steps in, and my feet went out from under me, and the rest is history. So, I'm annoyed. I just don't like the snow, period. Period! I am just going to retire to sunny Pasadena, where I will live out my snow-free days in solitary spinsterhood with all my little dogs. So, I wasn't even going to film today. Like, I was all pumped this morning, like, I'm going to film, and I'm going to explain why I changed my channel name, and we're going to be all happy and we're going to be all happy and motivated, and it's going to be awesome. Well, it's still going to be awesome, but I'm going to be grumpy. So, anyway, I hate the snow. Okay, so, in case you didn't notice, I changed the name of my channel. When I very first started YouTube, like 3 years ago, that's a long time, my channel name was the artist formerly known as Mrs. And that's because I was fresh off the divorce boat, and my divorce identified everything in my life. And I wanted to be this phoenix who like rose from the ashes of divorce and came out with her fists held high and made all this wonderful content and blah, blah, blah. It didn't work out that way. And then I kind of wanted to move away from my divorce, but still keep TAFCAM for some reason, because I thought it was tattooed on my butt, so that I had to keep it that way forever. But when I kind of came to the realization, so I thought you had to keep TAFCAM, so I changed it to that totally awesome female known as Melissa, which just is dumb. So, and it just didn't resonate with me. I just didn't feel good about it. I just didn't feel passionate about it. So I kind of got to thinking, and I knew near the like end of last year when I started thinking about bringing my channel back and like revamping it, that I was going to change the name. So I started thinking about it, and I couldn't think of what to change it to. And then the other day I sent an email out to somebody, and my email address is thatgoldgirl. And that actually stems from, growing up, I was different. That's the only way to really put it. I wasn't bad. I just wasn't really, I don't even know how to explain it. I was always doing really weird things. Like I would find rocks, like big rocks around my parents' property, and I would wash them and then try and sell them to the neighbors as premium paperweights. Or I would like have clubs that I would go around the neighborhood and hand flyers out for, or I was putting on musicals, and I was just different. I was just different. That's the only way to put it. So, I would always hear grown-ups in my life around me refer to me as that gold girl. So, you know, there's that gold girl again, or oh, there goes that gold girl. So, I use that as my email shortly after my divorce, and every time I tell somebody my email, or I even look at the name, it just makes me chuckle. So when I was sending this, long story short, when I was sending this email out to somebody, I looked up at, you know, the from address section and saw my email there, and ding, I just, you know, I looked up the from section, saw my email there, and there was the name. So my channel will now be known as That Gold Girl, and I kind of like it. And then I changed my social media handles as well, so the links are below. You can follow me there if you want to. So that's it for today, because I'm grumpy and don't really want to talk about anything else, because it'll just all be complaining and nobody wants to hear that. When my grandpa was alive, he used to always say to me, you'd say, "Grandpa, how are you doing?" And he would say, "Oh, I can't complain." And you'd say, "Why not?" And he'd go, "Because nobody will listen to me." And if we're gonna go by that mantra today. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe if you want to. They call me That Gold Girl, and I like to make videos. Goodbye. Now we've gone live. Let's adjust the angle. Look at all the fuzz that's in my hair, and lots of regrowth. We should go and film now. La 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 la.